What's up, everybody? It's Jared with Capture the Magic. And when the topic of AI comes up, it seems to be very divisive. I have seen this on this channel alone, that when you use AI or talk about it, you have either people that are okay with it and people that are vehemently against it. And a group of people that are really against it is most of Hollywood, which I find this story very interesting, is the fact that a Bob Iger supported AI company has launched, and they have a new celebrity companion tool, which I do wonder how this affects what Hollywood and some of the writers' guilds are going to think about this, as also Disney, Warner Brothers, and Comcast are currently suing certain AI art generators over their usage of their IPs. But also Disney has talked about they're going to use AI on all sorts of fronts here. So AI is a very interesting little battleground we have going on in the next few years, undoubtedly. But we're going to read through this story and get some thoughts on it. So this is from WDW News Today. And again, Bob Iger supported AI company launches with new celebrity companion tool. AI company Genies, which is supported by Disney CEO Bob Iger, launched a new tool that allows celebrities and their management to create, quote, expressive AI identities for interacting with fans. That just seems weird. I know this is going to become a common thing probably into the future. There's been movies around this topic about AI and interfacing and robots. I just all find this AI companion stuff very strange. And I think undoubtedly into the future, we're probably going to see people marrying AI companions.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
I think we're probably, if that hasn't already happened, it's going to happen. I would even say maybe before the end of this year, you're going to see something like this come online or just happen. It's probably already online. It's just happening. That's a strange one. While Disney has fought with multiple other AI companies about copyright, Disney CEO Bob Iger is a Genies investor. Genies specializes in AI companions, which are customizable by creating based on looks, brain, behavior, and play. Genies has built its technology and framework to scale specifically for major talent organizations. Through its AI companion auto-generation technology and self-serve tools, these organizations can instantly replicate their entire rosters of thousands of talent while empowering each individual to manage their own AI companion through a dedicated portal. This all seems so strange. The companions can talk to fans and interact within apps and games. Regarding concerns about copyright infringement and safety, Genies said it, quote, packages AI in an IP-safe digital asset framework for the next era of fan engagement, one built from the ground up to ensure that every digital identity is properly protected and leveraged authentically, while still allowing talent to capture the upside benefits of AI. But what is the upside benefits here? Like, you're not interacting with your fans. Like, I guess I don't, this probably is not for me. So maybe I'm just completely out of the loop on this. But if I was interacting, like if I'm a big fan of a celebrity and I'm interacting with an AI version of them, do they feel that, like, I don't know if this is, quote, like, is this really interacting more with your fans? Or is this just your fans utilizing the look-alikeness, I suppose, of the AI? Like, I guess I don't really understand the allure of this. Genie's director of business development and strategy, Jake Becker, said, quote, we are entering a time when the rules of digital identity, likeness, and creative ownership are being rewritten. As platforms like OpenAI's Sora face questions about likeness used without consent and its talent agencies look to enforce client rights, the need for control and protection has never been clearer. Our goal is to let talent bring their visual AI identity to life as dynamic, interactive companions they own and manage. By building clear guardrails and control, we ensure they can safely engage audiences while maintaining ownership of their digital selves and unlocking new, authentic ways to connect and monetize. I guess the monetization aspect I find interesting. I guess this could be a way if you want to protect your likeness, I suppose. I have this strong feeling we just need to go back. Let's just, like, I feel like it's that thing with science. Like, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Just pack it up. Let's just go back. This is all getting weird, of AI likeness and all this stuff getting more realistic. This is going to become so incredibly messy in the next, like, probably even 1 to 2 years. I mean, if you've played around with Sora at all, and that has come light years from where it was even like a year ago, I can't even imagine where this stuff's going to be in 1 to 2 years, if not even sooner. So if we take a look at the website here, so it says Genie's AI companions are visually expressive, emotionally responsive, and game-ready avatars. Our tools make it easy to create customizable, smart, and dynamic characters faster and ready for any experience. Since with our suite of tools, you can effortlessly create and enable high-quality, user-generated content in any game or experience. This speeds up the creation of game-ready assets and unlocks entirely new genres of gameplay powered by intelligent avatars and limitless user creativity. The article wasn't really clear about this too much. It seems by looking through the website here that I think this is being created for developers to use in video games. And these look a lot kind of like Fortnite-ish in a way, which Disney does have that stake in Epic Games, which you do wonder if this is going to be cross-playing together, which I would imagine it might. It says, Genie's AI companions are visually expressive, emotionally responsive, and game-ready avatars. But when they use that term companions, it makes it seem like something else. But if we go to this apply for beta, we're looking for developers who want to push creative boundaries and help shape the future of dynamic, intelligent, avatar-driven games. I mean, Disney, listen, I had a video the other day talking about this, that Disney is going to start doing more stuff in video games. I mean, any major studio or company out there is going to get in on video games, whether that is actual game creation and studio levels, or Disney's route might be they have that stake in Epic Games, and obviously they're going to influence some of the things with Epic. But it also could be some of these back-end assets here. So if you're looking at games utilizing more celebrities, to me, this seems like it would almost be directly something like Fortnite would utilize, because Fortnite, they utilize collaborations with brands. We're seeing the Simpsons one right now, but they have had celebrities that you can buy their skins in the game. This seems almost tailor-made for that. So I would be interested to know if this also has some sort of connection to Epic Games. But in terms of the wording of this article and what the website says, I think this is an interesting concept here, because what you're essentially saying is celebrities that want to monetize their likeness can basically, I suppose, sign up with this, and then they can utilize their likeness in video games and monetize it that way. So the whole companion tool, I think, is, because if you look at like Grok, it has this companion thing with it where you can chat and text with an AI companion.
Right to jail, right away.
So when you say companion, that makes me think along those lines, or like Her. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Her or not, where Joaquin Phoenix marries a computer, which I do think is going to be a thing. People have married inanimate objects before, let alone all these different AI interfaces. Plus you have these new AI robots. It doesn't take very long before those are going to have some sort of personality model to them. You are going to see this into the future. Again, this is all going to get very, very weird. But I suppose if you're taking this from a business opportunity, if you're Bob Iger here trying to tap into AI, I suppose this could provide some boundaries where if you're trying to get people to control their likeness here, I would assume this also would have some sort of copyright protection tool where you can't use their likeness outside of being able to use it through this Genie's, platform. But it is interesting. I think some people will look at this and think Bob Iger's being hypocritical because of the whole AI lawsuits going on and things like that. But I think what you're looking at here is whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying I like all the aspects of AI. There are certain things about it that you utilize, and basically most people that are using phones and computers are using some aspect of AI, whether they know it or not. It does have benefits, but it also makes all this a muddled mess in terms of what this is going to look like in the coming years. And I suppose something like this might be trying to provide some sort of framework in which you can protect your likeness. And I think that is the battleground of these major companies now, of trying to limit these AI art generators from using their IPs without their permission, and then also celebrities probably trying to control how their likeness is utilized, without their control. So I suppose that, could be what this is. But again, Iger has said, Disney has said they're going to use AI. I mean, Mark Woodbury from Universal Studios, even said that they're going to utilize AI for ride maintenance. So I think you're going to see a lot more of this stuff in different facets come into, theme parks and everyday life more. But when you're talking about these like likeness and companions online, this is all going to start getting very weird. And I think the reason you're seeing all this, somebody told me this, I was saying like, why don't they stop? Like, this is all getting crazy and strange. And even people that are associated and working on AI are even talking about the dangers of this. But it's almost like an AI arms race because, well, if I guess as a country or a company, if you're not going to utilize AI, your competitor will, and then they're going to be able to utilize it against you and you're going to lose. So it's almost like this arms race to have AI and build all these things out to keep it out of the hands or have an advantage over somebody else without really understanding fully what this will do. And I think that, of course, is, you want to talk about going down a rabbit hole of what this could be. I think AI is definitely that. I suppose I can understand kind of the framework of this in terms of what it could be used for, but it's still strange. But I still think regardless, even if this is not about using celebrities to have your own personal companion, I think at some point you are going to see people have AI companions that become their spouses, that have a relationship with this, and then eventually put this into like an AI robot. And then I'm just going to live in the middle of nowhere on a compound and I'm just going to chill there. I'll make videos, put them online, and then everything else shuts off, and I'll look from the outside looking in at what happens with all this, like going to a zoo and just being like, that's crazy. That's insane, because I don't even know where all this is going to go. But I think companies like this will continue to become a thing, and you're probably going to see a lot of big-name people be investors in these things. Kind of reminds me a little bit of crypto when you had all the, people having their own coins and things. I could see AI definitely having a lot of different people getting involved here in the next few years for sure. But either way, it seems Bob Iger in many ways is for AI and against it in other ways. But in this sense, I don't think Bob Iger is being a hypocrite here. I think that you do try and protect your IPs to not be utilized without your permission, and then starting or being part of an AI company that is looking to maybe control it a bit. I can understand the logic before it starts getting really messy with AI companions. But we'll see what this ends up being or what other things with AI will come out. There will be plenty, I am sure. But for this one here, it seems that if you're a celebrity and you want your likeness in a video game, I guess you could go do this. And if you're looking to make a game, I guess you can tap into it. I don't know. It's going to be a strange world. It already is a strange world. It's going to continue to be a very strange world. But either way, that is going to be it, though, for this video. So if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel as we do all this coverage here of Universal Studios, Epic Universe, Disney World, and pop culture. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about all this? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.